The European Games will be launched in Minsk on June the 21st. The competitions will take place at different sports venues throughout the city, but the opening ceremony will take place here at the Dynamo Stadium. The ceremony will be broadcast to more than 100 countries. More than 500 artists will be involved, including world-renowned stars such as the opera soprano Anna Netrebko. The Dynamo Stadium has been completely renovated for this event.
As far as I know, this is the oldest stadium in Minsk, but after the renovation, it became the most modern stadium in the country. It's very convenient to work here, to prepare for the opening ceremony.
Do you think the audience will like the ceremony?
I'm sure they'll like it. The ceremony will be at the level of the Olympic Games.
There are secrets about the event to keep the suspense alive, but an important part of the event will be a reference to the 1980 Olympic Games in Russia. The same torch that was installed at the Dynamo almost 40 years ago will be relit again. There are 15 kinds of sports in the program. In total, more than 4,000 athletes will participate, and they'll compete for these medals. Belarusian wrestler VASILISA MARZALIUK won gold at the 2015 European Games and hopes to repeat the success under the guidance of her experienced coach.
This is the first time that our country hosts such a major sporting event. The atmosphere is good and we are ready for the competition. I think the girls will do everything to win.
VASILISA will obviously compete with women during the competitions, but during training she has to wrestle with men. It's not easy to find a female sparring partner at her level.
I hope that the European Games will contribute to the development of sports infrastructure for wrestling and attract youngsters. Many people have an idea that this is a terrible kind of sport where we beat and drag each other by the hair, a man's kind of sport. Well, it's not true. Of course, wrestling is very difficult, so I'm proud to do it. Secondly, it's a really beautiful sport because it's universal in terms of sports skills.
50 countries will take part in the European Games. This means that a lot of international fans will come here to Minsk. Local authorities have started a visa-free regime for those travelling to Minsk, especially for the 10-day event. STEPHANE arrived in Belarus from France 20 years ago and stayed. He thinks fans will be surprised when they discover Belarus.
Since arriving in 1998, it's changed a lot. There's always an evolution, there's always some positive things happening, and the better it goes, the better it gets. And that's what's great about it. It'll be a great opportunity for fans to come here, to discover Minsk, to discover the country, a part of its culture. It'll allow people to have a different perspective on Belarus and to form their own opinion, and that's important.